Hello everybody, it's Stuart Macadam here, and I am super excited today to be reviewing Rudy Mawer's 7-Day Ads Masterclass. Now, some of the things that we're going to be looking at in today's review is a bit of background on who Rudy Mawer is, the quality of the course content, how it's structured, what Rudy's presentation skills are like, and whether or not we'd recommend it to people. So just before we get started with today's video, please smash that like button down below and consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. If you want regular updates on the social media courses that we're reviewing, you can always tap that bell icon as well. So, a bit of background about Rudy, in his own words. He is someone who has worked in sports science with weight loss products and courses for women. He is also someone that works quite extensively in digital marketing, particularly with Facebook ads. And he's also well known for his collaborations with Tai Lopez in various ventures and also presentations as well. And I can tell you what, he is definitely putting his money where his mouth is. Running a lot of ads. Here are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that are running right now, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. So he's definitely somebody who is investing a lot of time and money into paid advertising on the Facebook platform. So I was really captivated when I first saw his ad about people just needing to stop gambling with their Facebook ads. So I decided to buy the course, take the plunge, and have a look at what he's got on offer. And look at that. There is a lot of information in this course. There's the $10 million Ads Masterclass, which is something we'll come to shortly. There's the updates on iOS 14 changes. You've got a chance to get a free funnel audit. You can do coaching calls. There's, mastering Instagram. There's, messenger bots. There is so much information in there. And most of the video training is in the $10 million Ads Masterclass section. And some of the things that Rudy talks about in there with the various videos in that section are, what the pillars are of creating profitable Facebook ads, how people can get their first ad up and running, what people need to do in order to meet the strict advertising rules which Facebook has for advertisers on the platform, building successful campaigns and being that elite advertiser, which are things that I think are so important to people, and a lot of people want to know those secrets but don't quite have the know-how and the knowledge to get there. So it's always really interesting and fascinating when you get the insights from people that have gotten to that level. And look, if you're just going for information, if you just want to know things and you want to get all the downloads and swipe files and other things that are available in this training, as this course, you've really done it. This is going to be the place where you are going to get an insane amount of value for less than $50. I paid a little bit extra to get the swipe files right here, the proven ad swipe files. Even with that, I think the course was $27. The swipe files, I think, were $20 as well, or $19. It was less than $50 US. And you get all of this information for that price. It is an insane amount of value, and you are definitely going to learn something out of this, if not a heck of a lot, especially if you're new to Facebook advertising. However, with that said, there are some major flaws in the course and things that really need to be discussed. The first thing is the structural flaws. If you go back to the overall setup of the course, there's no consistent flow. It just jumps from 6 pillars of profitable ads to compliance to being a top advertiser to going to how to smash it with messenger bots, how to win on Instagram. There's just no sort of cohesive flow in the course. It just seems to jump from one thing to the next, like a bit like a bouncy ball, bouncing around off the walls in a small room. There's also editing flaws as well. Now, I'm sure I speak for most people when I say I would be more than prepared to pay an extra $10, $20 for a course where the videos are edited properly. And Rudy just gets straight into it. rather than spending time letting people into trainings or just looking at the screen, clicking around, a lot of this looks to be some of his old workshops that he ran with private training clients. Look, he really just needs to get his videos edited. Need to get a video editor in to just chop out all that rubbish where he's just letting people in and just get straight into it. Talk about what he's going to cover in today's video and then just get moving rather than having these long lag delays. There were also some audio flaws as well. So in some of the videos, the audio was very good, and then in other videos, it was a little bit inconsistent and a little bit echoey. The other thing as well, which really surprised me, was that the presentation by Rudy was not the best either. The tonality was very monotonous. And for somebody who has spoken in front of audiences, that's spoken in front of crowds, that's done private workshop trainings, I was kind of just expecting a little bit more. I can understand that he may not have that natural charisma that someone like Jordan Platten or Katie White has, but it's still something that you really need to have when you are presenting your courses. You need to have that natural fire and enthusiasm when presenting and talk with it with passion and enthusiasm and really just go for it. Not kind of just dragging it on, one tone, one pitch. Just needs to be a little bit better. Would we recommend the course? Well, for the information alone, if that's all you're after, you're really just wanting to get as much information as possible to make your Facebook ads as good as you possibly can, then we would say yes, we would recommend it. If you're looking for the overall course experience, for all the flaws that we've just mentioned before, no, we wouldn't recommend it. In fact, our star rating is a 5 out of 10. For the information provided, we're going to give this an absolute perfect 10. We think it's brilliant, it's terrific information, and Rudy has really gone above and beyond to provide as much value as possible in that area. However, the big drawbacks are the structural setup of the course, the editing of the videos or lack of it. Rudy really needs to get an editor if he is to do another online training course and really just have all of that junk at the start cut out where he's letting people in and he's just clicking around. And then also as well, we think that Rudy could have done a better job with his presentation. And we can tell that looking at the ads that he's running at the moment, he's got high expectations for himself and his team. So that's one thing that we would really like to see him improve on in his next course. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you found this video useful, please consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to smash that like button down below.